Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be away teams. Ready. Ready. Away team selection, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Inside zone.
Line gets set, first down. The give to the single back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the residents.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to stay on his feet. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back, you got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense where now they got a manageable situation.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quick handoff. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick up of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Spread.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Sam Mike Chris.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Nolan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if this guy's going to get another shot at it. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Spread.
They'll run it. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Return left is selected.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
HV option selected.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little runs. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack into the ground.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here comes the offense on first down.
Spread.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Entering base model screen, you have 7 up. Cover 2 men.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Give cushion.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options. Cover 2 man.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Give cushion.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Lets it fly. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Counter WR mid-screen.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that.
Just plowing ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, it's a good-looking run there on the option. You think about Penn State quarterbacks, you think about pocket passers, but recently with Trace McSorley, and even before that, Michael Robinson, my old teammate with the San Francisco 49ers, these guys were dangerous running the football, and this guy's skill set really fits in well with this type of scheme in this offense.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Coach suggestions.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contain. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Dell. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Yes, what I'm saying is,
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
they're trailing by just 2 to Louisville. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Milwin. He makes the connection. Gets away from one, finds some space. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
That's a really nice throw. You think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go. He's playing at a high level.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
There are 6 categories.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Spread.
Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Off he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make you.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop me. That hard of the goal line, it's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
You have 7
they
options.
finished the deal with the quarterback sneak.
Turn left is selected.
He'll bring it out. It's Demania. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
I'll go.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possession.
And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The offense starts with a short field.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Spread.
They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
Coach suggestions.
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where he's blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Suggestions.
You don't always have to run the sexy
categories.
plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Good cushion. Yes.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Spread.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He got it! That should be the final play of the first half.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have
The Nittany
options.
Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 6 categories.
Guys, roll that offense back out there. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Spread.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they punt this one away after that incompletion on third down. They do have the lead. I think you've got to put some trust in your defense here to not give up any points and get you the ball back.
Surprisingly makes a fair
Entering
catch
play
just outside the 40-yard
inside
line.
zone.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Entering play
Zone
call,
equals
coach
eyes.
suggestions.
When I say
There
that,
are 6 categories.
DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Spread.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it to the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
6
I
categories.
tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
There are 6
I know it's
categories.
sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
WS Blitz 1.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Spread. Spread.
The lone back's got it. Knocked down at the 35 after a
Entering
pickup
play
of
call,
3.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. SSLD Blitz.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Overload free threat. Sam Mike free press.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field.
Spread.
Here's the handoff. They get him stopped after a pickup
Entering
of
play
5
call,
to the
coach
28.
suggestions. There are 6
5 to 6
categories.
yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every
Number
couple
1.
carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Spread. Give cushion.
Looking for a man. It's Nolan. He's right on target. Got some room into the goal line. He's
Entering
run out
play
of bounds
call,
after the
coach
big gain, and
suggestions.
they
There
are
are
in
6
business.
categories.
1st and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Give cushion.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are
Entering
in
play
firm control
call,
of this
coach
game, guys, but you
suggestions. There are
never
6
want to let up in a
categories.
rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this
Entering
game's
play
still
call,
far
special
from over.
teams.
And this is where my
Option,
leadership and my
right,
experience
or
comes into
return
play. You
left
got
to
guys that have
selected.
been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Coming out with it, it's Demania. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did
Entering
not
play
work
call,
out as he
empty
stopped
and
at
spot,
the 13.
empty and inside zone.
Penn State State sends the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy and make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
It's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Nicholas free.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Cover 4 quarters.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. To the air, it's Nolan. They're working that left side. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got his first and goal.
There are 6 categories.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Overload blitz.
And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. And you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to NC State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Spread.
They go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run.
Pass.
keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up.
Spread.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points,
Entering
points,
play
and
call.
more
Coach
points. This offense has
suggestions. There are
had
6
their way. They just
categories.
keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
Entering
that guy
play
had
call.
12 touchdowns on the year. Well,
You have
4 or 5 of them
options.
might have been in this game.
Almost ready to kick it
selected.
away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Inside zone, there are 7 categories. AHD zone.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the tailback. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks. The head coach told us he was going to...
Entering challenge plays. Entering pencil pop-up waiting for your peer to entering.
He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
You have
and I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations. We're going to practice them. We're going to be successful.
You have
but we're going to
16
go
options. Zone
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the lone running back. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Zone.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Jackson fighting off the defender. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the
Entering
2-minute
play
warning, and we see
draw.
miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. It's a draw. Nice, solid form tackle from
Entering
this
play call.
sophomore.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today,
Entering play
it
call.
was not a good day.
Suggestion.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a
Inside
great
zone.
job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the change on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get that ball?
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Inside zone.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On the run, it's Jackson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.